Greetings, beautiful ones. Welcome to the Treasures You podcast. I am Sonya, a cosmic divine mother essence. Yes, welcome, dear ones. In this podcast, we are awakening to our soul's presence. Now, if you are new to watching any of my podcasts, again, I welcome you. And because you are here, that means that you have listened to your soul. You are in alignment at this moment with your soul. The Treasures You podcast, I bring messages from the soul because it is our soul that is helping all of us to navigate this journey of life that each of us is partaking in. Okay, so if you are new, again, welcome. I welcome you because this is my purpose, this is my mission to connect, with as many souls so we can awaken together, so we can remember, so we can realign. This is my purpose, dear one. So it is with great joy. And before we begin, we are going to close our eyes because in all of my podcasts from this new cycle that we're in 2026, I have been told to create a healing space. So you are in a healing space. And as I said, for anybody that is new, healing, beautiful soul, is remembering. It's aligning. And this is why you are here, because you listened to your soul. Because everything that I do is from the soul. Because the soul is helping us to remember our ancient, powerful, majestic selves. Yes, beautiful ones, you are all of that. And I am here to awaken those ancient, powerful, divine parts of yourself. Because all of humanity has been under a spell. And that spell is the conditioning. Yes, every single one of us. And it is a part of the life journey. It is. So if you are here, this is why. Because you have listened to your soul. So be happy. In all of my podcasts, with the guidance of my team, and my team, dear ones, you have a team as well, has instructed me to make this a place of healing. So the intent was already set for healing. Healing whatever is needed within you from all times and spaces, dimensions, atmospheres, planets, and planes, past, present, and future. Okay? So that covers everything. So whatever you may be carrying within your essence, because we have many layers of ourselves, beautiful ones, that are new. And this is all new information. It's new because we have forgotten, but it's not new because it's within you. And that's another thing. Everything that I share with you, you already know this because it's within your essence. It's your makeup. So again, I'm here to help you remember your ancient, powerful, divine self. So be happy again that you are here, because as I said, whatever needs to be healed in healing, dear ones, is alignment. Okay? It's alignment. You are aligning with that part of yourself, which is the God essence, which is the creator essence that is within all of us. It's the reason why you exist. But we want to do more than exist. We want to live life on our own terms. So, tuning into these podcasts, you are making the space to stay aligned to this vibration of yourself that is infinite, that is divine, that is extraordinary, that is powerful beyond measure, and that is a reincarnated fractal of the Most High. Yes, beautiful one. It is you, and it has always been you. And I see you. I see your grace. I see your beauty, your elegance. I see it all. But the question is, do you see those things? This is why you're here. Because we are mastering ourselves. Yes, because we are all masters as well, dear ones. So on that note, let us close our eyes. Let us begin to breathe in our life force as we visualize our root chakra growing golden roots from the soles of our feet. And these golden roots are roots of integrity. They are roots of love, roots of joy, roots of kindness, roots of creation. Yes, because we are all of creation. We are the creator force that wanted to experience a life in a vehicle. Yes, the body is a vehicle because it carries us around to every destination so we can experience this gift of life. So as we continue to see our strong golden roots, we are now being led to see with enlightened eyes. And we are now hearing through the gift of clairaudience, the intuitive whispers that helps us to take the steps that will propel us forward so we can continue moving in a direction that we have never moved before, because this is the path of the divine soul that is untamed. Yes, you are an untamed soul because your soul is free. This podcast, we acknowledge our divinity and we bring all parts of ourselves together in this space of healing so we can bring alignment, so we can know who we are in all moments. Breathe it in, dear ones. Breathe it in. Visualizing right now your heart expanding, feeling its own love essence as it pulsates out into the world as one. Let's breathe in and then exhale out. All is well. All is divine. You can open your eyes. All right, beautiful ones. Yes. So we are awakened by our soul's presence. So remember your soul. Remember, it is those intuitive whispers that is guiding each of us, especially if you may be carrying that expression of doubt, that expression of unworthiness. Yes, your soul, which is a mighty soul, dear ones, is guiding each soul to relax, to be comfortable, to accept, to see, to feel, and to know in every waking moment. Yes. So as I say that, I am right now recalling a moment in time. As a matter of fact, it was more than one moment in time. I have picked up, because this is what I do, I pick up universal truths from our creator essence, from God essence, from the source. I pick up universal information, universal wisdom. Yes, I pick up that. So what I am picking up is, I don't know if any of you have heard, I know some probably have heard, that I'm picking up because I am a mother essence. I have that archetype energy within me strongly. Yes. This is why I have reincarnated as a divine feminine. But I am being told, I have been told from the universal field where we all pick up information. It just depends on how much you have connected, how much you have fine-tuned your ability to channel, your ability to pick up information, because we are all antennas as well, dear ones. We are the information. We are receivers. We are transmitters. We are a body of wisdom, a body of technology. Everything that you see before your eyes in the outside world, they are things that all of us collectively have created. And in this podcast, this is why we are here, because these pockets of wisdom is helping to activate you so you can remember. So I have picked up this information, dear ones, from the mother archetype Isis. She is the mother of Horus, the wife of Osiris. I have picked this information up from the grandmother Anna of Jesus, Yahshua, and her husband was Joachim. And I have also picked this information up from Jesus as well. It is being told to us, beautiful ones, from these powerful essences that are fractals of God, that are essences of the Most High, of the Creator, from the Son of God, that we are more powerful than they are because we are present. We are presence. And we are in a new cycle. And we carry all of the ancient wisdom within us. So we have everything within us, but it is because of our presence. This is what makes us powerful. Now, when I say more powerful, it is because we have all of that ancient wisdom that we can stand in our presence right now and heal certain things that may have kept us in a state of denial, a state of paralysis, a state of illusion. Because what? We didn't know who we were, but because we know who we are now in our powerful presence, being fractals of God, fractals of the Creator, this is what makes us more powerful. Yes, it makes us more powerful because we have all of that ancient wisdom that says so. So don't look at it as, we are in a state that is elevated. Like this cycle here is the highest that humanity has ever been. This is how I am being told to tell you this. This state in which we are in, this cycle in which we are in, is the highest that has ever been on the planet as far as the earth life experience. This is the highest. This is why our presence is the most powerful thing, because in the past, it was difficult for us to be present. But when you are present, like we are learning in these podcasts to be present. Our presence is the power. Okay? So just be cognizant of that. Don't look at it in a 3D type of mentality of we're better than Jesus. No, it has nothing to do with that. It is a new cycle. It's a new cycle where humanity has all the wisdom, plus knowing that this incarnation is where the power is. Okay, so this is very significant. This is what is being told to us, is that our power is in the presence. And I have been stating that for over a year. Yeah, probably 2 years. Our power is in the presence. There are many other ways that we can heal, but when you are present and you know who you are, and we have all of the ancient wisdom within us, let me tell you, that is very powerful. Yeah, that is more powerful than any weapon, because your power is love. All right, beautiful ones, just know that we have been told from these strong divine feminine essences that has incarnated just like us. They see us, they're within us. Yes, they're within us because we are one, we are whole when we are open and when we are present. So remember that your power is in your presence, and to always remember who you are, and you can heal anything. These are words from Jesus. These are words from Isis. These are words from Anna, the grandmother of Yahshua. We are powerful beyond measure because this is the latest. This is the furthest humanity has reached. This is the vibration right now in this cycle that is unifying us. Yeah, it is unifying us. So our presence in conjunction with having Jesus, golden Christ, compassion, unconditional love within our hearts. Are you kidding me? Like, that is power beyond anything that you can comprehend. So we have to stay grounded as well. Stay grounded in our presence. Yes, beautiful ones. All right, so just remember that. Remember your presence. That's the message here, is to remember our presence. This is why we're here in this body. We're in this body. We're in this incarnation to be present, to experience the gift of life, and to create a world of unity, of harmony, and with unconditional love as the foundation for all life. Yes, that's what we're doing. When you know who you are, that is the most powerful thing. That power can move mountains. That power can spread or part the sea. Yeah, that power can do so many things. And dear ones, I have seen some of this power through the angelic realm. I have seen things in my life that was beyond this 3D simulated reality. Yes, I have. So just know, from Isis, the mother architect of Horus, the grandmother of Jesus, Yeshua, that these powerful divine feminine energies and Jesus, they are telling us that we are more powerful than they are. Yeah, because of what I just said. Because we have all of that within us. And when they was incarnated, they were powerful though. No mistaken, they were very powerful. But the true power, as I'm being told right now, is in our presence. That's the true power. And even Isis have said that, yeah, we need to be more in the present, and we need to not focus so much on their incarnations. Even though she knows that it gives you inspiration, we still need to stay in the present moment, in our present moment, because that is where the power is. Again, from our beautiful soul who has led all of us here, this is the wisdom that is being told to each of us right now. So do not doubt yourself. Do not think that you are unworthy, because it's not possible to be unworthy. And anything that you may still be hanging on to from religious doctrine that may have told you, just like it has told me and has told many others, that everything is a sin, and I really don't even want to go too deep in this, because that's not my message. My message is all about to empower you. Okay. But as I said, because of the life journey, some of us can still be hanging on to these man doctrines that make you feel unworthy. Okay. It's not God's doctrine, it's man's doctrine. Everybody needs to key into Because everything that man touches, you have to heart discern. Okay? Man comes from God, but we have to be in alignment to receive God's wisdom. So anytime a person listens to man's doctrine that tells you you have to do things, okay, that you may feel like you're compromising your integrity, then you have to heart discern. Yes, you have to heart discern. Now, God's doctrine, it feels completely different. It feels good. It's warm. It's gentle. It doesn't make you feel like you got to rush. You got to jump over mountains just to do these things. No, God's doctrine is gentle. It's aligning. It's not rushed. It's not judgmental. It's not critical. That's all man's doctrine. So people need to realize that. Now, I'm not trying to convince nobody. I'm just bringing to the forefront these expressions that many of us have held on to and many of us are still holding on to. But guess what? It's the life journey. It is. And when the time is right, you will align to God's doctrine, God's truth, the Creator's truth that resides within you. We all have to heart discern. Yes, beautiful ones. So we are planting the seed of new life as our awakened soul feels, sees, hears, and knows its own presence. And this beautiful presence of ours is the greatest gift. Yes, it is. Remember that you are a gift in the world. Remember to pause. Remember to breathe, because when you do breathe, and I mean consciously breathe, because I know you breathe involuntary already, but I'm also here to tell you that this whole life journey for all of us is a divine journey. So whatever path you take, you will always be rerouted to the path that you need to go down or go over or up. We will always be rerouted. We will always receive the information that is if we are open. We will always learn in every moment. Yes, this is the beauty of the journey. So be happy, be excited, and be connected. Yes, connect with yourself every day so you can receive your own internal whispers. And those internal whispers is from your soul, which your soul receives it from the Creator. Yes, yes. So we are learning through this podcast that we are awakened by our soul presence. And I'm being told to tell you all that, 2026 or 2026 and 2036, you are not going to recognize yourself. You're not going to recognize the world. It's going to be a completely different world for the better, because we are in a lighter cycle. And this lighter cycle is all about us reconnecting with our nature selves, learning to live from the heart, doing everything from the heart. Now, when I say from the heart, we are bringing into union our sun essence, which is the mind, and our lunar essence, which is our emotional waters, which is the moon essence. We are bringing all of that into union. And this is what this cycle is about. So we're bringing everything into union so we can always know who we are. And we continue to just learn and continue to grow and continue to cultivate our gifts, all right? Our clairaudience. Yes, that is one of the strongest innate gifts that a lot of people are unaware that they have. I'm just going to share a bit of information with you that if you are alone and you start talking to yourself, I'm letting you know when you do that, you are talking to that higher aspect of you. See, you're naturally doing it. You see what I'm saying? So you naturally talk to your higher self. You can call it whatever you want to, but it is that part of you that knows more than you. So if you've been doing that your entire life, that right there lets you know, which I'm sharing with you, that you are clairaudient. Because when you talk to your higher self, that means you are hearing your higher self talk to you. And when I say talk to you, it's not necessarily you're hearing a voice. It could be a thought. It could be an image. Yes, it can be you hearing from a bird. Yeah, it can be outside of you because our presence extends out into the infinity. All right. So I'm just here to share all of that with you, dear ones. That is one of our innate abilities because we are learning about our multi-dimensional selves that can do anything. Okay? We have to discover the magic that is us. And this is how we do it. Day by day, step by step, learning, just continuously learning more about our infinite selves, our intuitive selves, our psychic selves. Yes. So everything that I'm sharing with you is natural. There's no woo-woo. Okay. I had a person on my on my podcast. I had more than one person and they talked about the woo-woo. And I was like, well, what is the woo-woo? Why are you saying woo-woo? See, this is what I mean. When people don't know who they are, we make up all kind of labels to try to defend what we don't know. Okay? So yeah, there's this part of the collective that says the woo-woo. And I'm like, well, what is the woo-woo? Yeah, like, why would you call it the woo-woo? Is the woo-woo your intuitive self that can hear, that can see, that can smell, that knows? Is it that? So if the woo-woo is that, then why are you calling it the woo-woo? You should be calling it what it really is, which is intuitive guidance, intuitive wisdom. But as I said, when you don't know who you are, you follow the crowd that doesn't know what they're talking about, and then you pick up on that, and then you believe what the crowd that doesn't know what they're talking about believes. Yeah. But here on the Treasures You podcast, we listen to our inner guidance. Because when we all begin to start listening to our inner guidance, guess what happens? Healing, as I said, takes place. Yes. In every aspect of your life, healing will begin to take place because you are acknowledging yourself. Now, what if I told you, which I am, that, just said that real quick, huh? That when we know who and what we are, when we can acknowledge that, when we can embody that in this physical reality, what if I told you, which I am, that you can heal every illness? You can heal every form of confusion. You can heal every addictive pattern. Yes, you can heal all of that, all of it. You can heal all of that when you make the space. So when you begin to start healing these inner wounds, these inner traumas, it will be, it just depends. It will be healed, and then you will be left with a remnant of that. And because you're left with a remnant of that, your body, your mind will want to continue being that way, but you can no longer be that way because you just healed it. You see what I'm saying? So because we get caught up in our habits, our habitual habits, you want to continue doing those things that do not serve you, but it has been healed. You see what I'm saying? So this is what is happening because I witnessed that in my life. I witnessed it. And for me, I just stopped doing and I stopped thinking certain ways. I just naturally stopped it. It's because I was healed. Yeah. Just know when you make the space like we're doing now, that yes, it is possible to heal from A to Z, whatever's going on in your life. Now, depending on your life purpose, if you came in, and I'm not too sure about this, I'm really not too sure, because I feel like, well, why would we come in to say, okay, well, I'm coming in and I'm going to have a dis-ease in my body. Let's just say cancer. I agreed to have this dis-ease within my body to help humanity. Yeah, there's a part of me that does not believe that 100%. I am being told, because we have so much of dis-ease within the world, in our realities, that yeah, at times you will have souls come in to shed light in that area. Yeah. Yeah. Some brave souls that come in to do just that. So yes, we can heal everything. Now, like I just said, if your mission is to come in with, or to leave this physical reality with a dis-ease that will eventually uplift the whole, if it's going to uplift the whole and help people to align and understand, then I can understand that. Yeah. But I think that that's the last resort. I really do. I think that that's the last resort, that we have many options during our life journey. So if you don't fulfill the other life, the other options, then I feel that this is what I feel. I mean, I'm not 100% on this. I have to be transparent because I don't know everything. Because I'm still here just like you, experiencing this beautiful gift. But if others do not succeed with those other options, I'm picking up that the last option would be to be, to have this illness, to be the light, to be that shining light, to bring awareness to that misalignment. Yeah. Because a lot of people do leave this world with many types of diseases within the body. But what I'm picking up, as I said, is the last option. If you did not complete the other options that did not have a disease within it, then the last option would be this is going to happen, but it's going to happen to eventually wake up people. Yeah, that is something I do know, that when we go through traumatic experiences such as a dis-ease, that dis-ease helps to bring in unity. It helps to unify the whole. It helps to open the heart so you can feel again, so you can understand that you can understand more than you used to can understand. Yeah. So yeah, things like that does happen. It definitely does. Just know that everything can be healed prior to you incarnating here, whatever you agreed to. So maybe you agreed to leave this world with a dis-ease, to be the light. You see what I'm saying? To be the light, to help awaken more souls. Yeah, so I can see that. Yeah, I really can see that, because this life journey can be, as I like to say, difficult. Yeah, and we have to have others, other fractals of God, other fractals of the Creator, to help us see the light, help us to remember that we're the light. Yeah, we have to. So, awaken by soul presence, planting the seed of new life. So, what is it that you're planting for yourself in this new beginning? What seed have you planted, if you planted any seed? What path are you excited to experience? Because as you have been learning in this podcast, that life is a precious gift. You are a gift. So when you know that you're a gift and that life is a gift, what does that say? And how does that change you? Yes. How does it change you? This is the question for you. This is the inner work. This is being present. This is making the space so you can always understand that you are the power that has come to reincarnate here to uplift the whole. Yes, there's no mistakes, dear ones. Everything that you're doing, you are doing for the whole, because we are all mirrors. Mirrors of the whole. Unique essences that is leading the way for the whole and through the heart of all infinitely. Know who you are. Know your cosmic essence and continue to be open and free with your expressions. All right, beautiful ones. I am the host of the Treasure Is You podcast. And just remember, in each waking moment, that the treasure is you. All right, beautiful ones. Have a beautiful day. Take care.